Hello my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Hope that you are having a great day. You just woke up like, oh, I want to live so much today, and then you sniff some fragrances maybe, I don't know. But today I'm going to tell you about some fragrances that are actually great fragrances that I have in my collection and I like them. But I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase these fragrances once they run out of juice, because several different reasons that I'm going to get into in this video. So maybe you feel like I feel, or you don't. It's totally up to you. And if you are going to repurchase one of these fragrances, that's totally fine. This is just my take on why I might not repurchase these fragrances the first thing I do. So the first fragrance that I obviously won't repurchase, and you know it if you have watched my channel, and maybe why, and this is Lalique de Lum. It is a date fragrance, but I have never worn this on a date. And why is because I generally don't really like these cinnamon, cardamom, super spicy fragrances, even though this in itself is a very beautiful scent. And I like to just sniff it, but on me, I don't think it works with my skin chemistry, my personality, and what I like in general. So this is one fragrance that I won't repurchase, but if you like it, go, do you. Next up is a fragrance that is very beautiful. It is a white, clean t-shirt type of fragrance. Some call it an office fragrance. I say it's pretty versatile fragrance. You can wear this in all different type of situations and you know, wherever you are. But this is Prada Long Low. And why I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this the first thing I do is because it is a little bit feminine. I don't say it's something wrong with wearing a more unisex type of fragrance, but I've heard from a lot of people, especially girls, like, I smell very feminine. This is a feminine type of scent. And me personally, I have a little bit problem with iris, and to make this a staple in my fragrance wardrobe, I want something that is a little bit more heavy on the citrus, masculine and woody side. But this is a great fragrance if you like these a little bit more round, a little bit creamier type of fragrances. It smells super good. Don't get me wrong, this is an amazing, great fragrance. If it suits your personality, I think I might, I don't know, this is for more a guy that is a little bit of a toy boy look. You know what I mean? Like a pretty boy type of look. He's not, you know, clean shaven and you know, pretty young, I feel, and stuff like that. But whatever floats your boat. So that one is maybe not the first fragrance I'm gonna repurchase. The next fragrance is one of my favorite, I would say one of my favorite spring fragrances in the whole world, and I love it personally. And this is Ford Bodhishor from Tom Ford. A beautiful barbershop fragrance with an oak mossy type of dry down. But I love the lavender and the oak moss in this one. But unfortunately, a lot of women have said that, oh, you smell like an old man when I've had this on me and they've, you know, tried it on my skin. And first I couldn't really grasp what they were saying because I love it. But I've noticed this is more like a older, more like gentleman type of fragrance in the 50s, I would feel. So they associate, I think they associate the oak moss and the little bit more barbershop type of vibe that this fragrance will bring you to the older generation. Maybe their dad, maybe their grandfather, and so on and so forth. So even though I love this, this is a fragrance that is a 50 ml bottle. I have it over 2 years, and you see that I haven't worn this so much. So I wear this only for myself and occasions where I know that maybe I'm out on a golf course. This is the perfect golf fragrance that I was wearing when I played golf a couple of years back, and I got some compliments. But it is not a panty dropper type of fragrance, so it's not the first one that I'm going to repurchase. But it's a great fragrance if you just want to have something for yourself and you don't really care about ladies' opinions. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Number 4 is a fragrance that I have used on a couple of parties. Just two, actually. Two parties. one 33-year-old party. My friend turned 33, it was a couple of years back. I got a compliment from a lady, this one, and this is Ultramail. But I noticed that I don't usually wear this even when I'm going out nowadays, because it is super sweet. Even though I think it's a beautiful scent, in the dry down it becomes a little bit more woody and masculine when it sits on your skin for a bit. To me, that are turning 35 this year, I don't have so many situations that I'm going out partying like I did in my 20s. So this is just like, from an age point of view, this is not suitable for the way I'm living right now. But if I was in my early 20s, maybe 25, this would be definitely something I would wear when I'm going clubbing, bar jumping, or whatever you call it. But you know, it's a form of lifestyle. I don't go out that much, so this is a little bit too sweet and a little bit too juvenile and loud nowadays. But I will wear it sometimes, but not that often, so that's why I won't repurchase it. But it's a great fragrance, long lasting as well, even though it's pretty new formulation, 2 years old. Next one is one of my sweetest fragrances in my collection. This is a good substitute for the original Dior Homme, if you like that iris, chocolatey type of vibe, you know, the very warm, sweet, cuddly, a little bit unisex. And this is Valentino Umo. This is the original bottle, and even though I don't think this has iris in it, it is very sweet. It has some dark chocolate. I think it has some vanilla, cacao, or something like that. And this is a very, very, very sweet fragrance. And it becomes even sweeter the longer it sits on your skin. It is a pretty loud fragrance, great performance, great longevity. But a little bit same there. I don't have a lot of situations where I feel that I can use this fragrance in, you know. So that's another fragrance that I won't repurchase. Even though it's a beautiful scent, it is a little bit too sweet for my liking. Next one is a fragrance that is very popular in the fragrance community, and a lot of people love it. Me personally, I don't like it at all, actually. And this is Club de Nuit Intense Man. It's a synthetic take on the original Creed Aventus. It smells pretty synthetic to me, by Al Haramain's Laventure Intense instead of this one. I don't think it's worth even 20 bucks. And yeah, it's pretty dusty here in the bottle. You see, I've just wore this a couple of times max. So if anyone is in Sweden, you can I can give it to you for free if you stop by Lund. You can pick it up. I will give this away for free if you want it, because I don't use it and I don't really like it. But if you do, good for you. But that's just the main reason for me that I won't repurchase this again, is because I don't like the smell. I think it's synthetic. I think it's piercing. It smells a little bit cheap. If you have the original Creed Aventus like I have, and you compare these to each other, one on each arm, you can feel it too. So that's another one. And the last one in this list, I would say, is a great summer fragrance for the beach. Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense. Of course, everyone is blabbing on about this fragrance, how good it is. And I get it. I love this fragrance as well, just to smell it, just to feel it. But I feel that this is such a laid back and relaxed summer fragrance that I would only wear this to the beach when I'm going out swimming, hanging out with friends, playing volleyball at the beach, playing beach tennis or something like that. And as you know, in Sweden we have like maybe a week of good weather in the summertime, so I don't have so many days that I can wear this to the beach, because we're rarely at the beach in this Nordic climate, unfortunately. But if you live in a country that is summer all year round, very warm, maybe Miami type of vibe, I think this is a great fragrance. If you're very laid back, chill dude, like to bathe, do stuff outside, hang out with your friends, and live a casual lifestyle, amazing fragrance for the beach. For the beach vibe, for the beach guy, maybe you're a surfer dude, amazing fragrance. So that was my 7 fragrances that I won't repurchase in the nearby future when the juice run out. And just a reminder again, if you want this fragrance, you're welcome to pick it up for free in Lund. If you have, if you stop by here sometime, I will give it to you for free. Hope you have a great day, guys. Take care of yourself, and I see you the next time.